chose to start Love Your Melon because I wanted to give back to the community in a different way, and I know so many people who are affected by cancer, so it really had like a place in my heart. So it was just like a nice way to give back to the kids, and like it was so simple, just giving them a hat and visiting. Melon Fest is our big first event on campus since we were being chartered last year, and it's just going to be a festival type of thing to bring the community together so they can learn about Love Your Melon and the impact like that pediatric cancer has on our community. And so we're going to have a couple of the kids that we visited once before come, and it's just like a fun day, you know, to learn about Love Your Melon and play some games, eat some food.
Now we've been here for almost an hour and we already have 206 people swiping in, which is really exciting. Everyone looks like they're having a really good time and it's just really fun.
Love Your Melon isn't sponsoring that event because we don't take money from them technically. They don't sponsor anything that's like within our SGA. So that's all us and all our co-sponsors. And I started it in 2015. It was a lot simpler. It was just email them and they'll tell you what to do kind of thing. But it's a lot harder now. It's a little more complicated. But when I emailed them, it was just start social media because that was our biggest way of getting out the word, and just get some people together who would be willing to do it with you. We started an Instagram and a Facebook and a Twitter and all that. So it was really word of mouth. And then when I started it though, I asked a lot of my friends to do it with me, so they kind of they didn't really have much going on, so they just wanted to join. But then it was really social media and word of mouth that got out.
Well, I heard about it, I discovered it before I knew there was a club on campus, so once I found out there was a club, I was so excited because I just love the products. Obviously it's cute, and then I found out you donate towards research, funding research and everything that the company does with their profits. I was like, why not join? This is great. Gives me something to do with my time. It's bigger than me. And then
Love Your Melon has a lot of connections, obviously, in all different communities. So we usually get set up with kids. But if you know of anyone, so if we get the chance to do a superhero visit, we can ask anyone that we know with cancer. Or I know when we did visits, we got set up with kids, and then we would ask them oh, do you know anyone else who has cancer that would want to visit from us? So it's just, again, word of mouth and knowing people in the community. We collaborated with schools in the Northeast for the New Jersey Devils game that we did. So we met a lot of schools there, which was really cool. And we came together for the game, and it was a Love Your Melon night, and we had kids there. And it was a lot of fun, yeah.
And we went on a trip with the kids to Liberty Science Center, so that was really fun. So, you're able to hang out with them and talk to their family, and you just see how, it's tough to see when you see the kids going through, and they, obviously struggling no matter how much fun you try to get them. Sometimes they don't feel up to it, so that's just kind of hard to see, but you have as much fun as you can.
We have a big Facebook group that we all are in, and we kind of update the other crews on what we're doing and that kind of thing. We don't have to do anything on campus, so we choose to do something on campus. So Love Your Melon just will send us out supplies for donation events. We technically only have to do we don't really have to do anything, but they give us these chances to do visits and hospital visits, and there's no reason why you wouldn't want to, kind of. So it just, when we get credit levels, that's when we get the chance to do it. When someone goes on loveyourmelon.com and purchases an item, they pick Montclair State at checkout when you support a crew, and each product equals 1 credit, and then at different credit levels, say 250 is a hospital donation event, then we get to go to the hospital and hand out hats to the kids. First time was one of our first donation events. We were handing out hats to the kids, and you just saw on their face how excited and happy they were to see us, and how excited they were to get the hat, and it just kind of lifted their spirits when they were going through such a tough time. I wanted to do it because I knew so many people with cancer and how hard their time during their battle was, and especially children because they have to be in the hospital for so long. So visiting them just really brightens up their day, and it's so simple.